What I am about to show you is very exciting. You may or may not be familiar with Xewton Music Studio, but essentially it is a high quality music creation application, very similar to GarageBand, except that it's for your iPhone, not your desktop. And it allows you to create music anytime, anywhere. And I actually was able to get my hands on a sneak peek of the upcoming version of it, so let's check it out. With Xewton, you can either create a new project or embellish upon one of the demos that the app provides for you. For the sake of this review, I'm going to use a project I have been working on. There's an instruments panel that allows you to choose from an assortment of instruments, and what's really cool is that each instrument has a preview button, so you know exactly how it sounds before you do anything with it. The track view lets you see the separate tracks you have recorded with the instruments you've used, and also lets you edit individual notes or duplicate segments of the music, which is a particularly useful feature when working with drum beats, for example. Let's go to the keyboard panel. You play the notes as if using a real keyboard, and it records over the other drum and strings tracks. You are effectively creating a one-person, multi-piece band, and it is really quite cool. Once you're satisfied or otherwise need to halt the project, you can save it by overwriting the previous file. There are also tons of effects to give you the optimal recording. You can adjust volume, in other words, make the track louder or softer as necessary. You can adjust reverb, which basically controls how the music echoes, and delay, which effectively delays the original sound of the instrument or compilation. There's also an adjustment for equalizer to control the frequency of the music, and an adjustment for amplifier, which can specifically target how loud or soft a particular instrument is. Additionally, each effect has a preview button, so you know how the alterations will sound before you apply them. For those who are novices to this kind of app or otherwise feel overwhelmed by it, there is a help screen to guide you, which is really nice. These are just some of the key features that Xewton has to offer, but it really is just the tip of the iceberg, and especially with this update, the app is pretty much near perfect. My only suggestions would be maybe more instruments, the ability to record your voice, or even tools that you can use to make dance tracks, hip-hop tracks, or even mashups of music that already exists in your music library. But aside from that, it really is the app that you need. It is the best app you can get for music creation at any level, for professional musicians or people who are just getting started, just starting to learn what goes into music creation. But really with Xewton, you have all the tools you need to make music wherever, whenever you get the inspiration to do so. Music really is all around.